My name is Catherine Roberts Henderson, and this is a video of a health and fitness appraisal completed on the 9th of September 2021. Hi Edward, how are you?
Good, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. How have you been?
Yeah, pretty good, yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's fantastic. Alright, so today I would like to complete some fitness testing with you.
Yep.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's alright.
So we've got a few tests that I would like to complete. So the first one we'll be doing is a knee to wall test.
Right.
Now this one is specifically because of your ankle that you broke a few 6 months back. So your consultation said that you possibly have some tight muscles around there. So they mentioned your gastrocnemius and your soleus muscles might be tight.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do some testing on that today to see where you're at.
Okay.
And that way we can try and help you out on that one.
Yeah.
The next test that we will be doing is the lying hamstring test.
Oh, okay.
Then after that we're going to be doing your shoulder flexion. We will then do a sit and reach test.
Yep.
You might have done one back in school.
Oh, yeah.
A while back.
Yep, that was a while ago.
Yeah. We're then going to do a muscle strength test, which is our push-ups.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we will be doing the college, Queen's College step test.
Right.
So we've got a few things to get through today.
Okay.
I'll be taking notes on all of it as we go.
Yep.
Yeah, how does that sound if we
Yep.
get started?
Yep, that's alright. Yep.
So if you don't mind, we'll take off your shoes and socks so we can do our first test.
Okay.
So just the knee to wall test.
Yep.
Perfect, alright. So what we want to do, we're going to stand nice and close to the wall at a comfortable distance away from it. The majority of your weight needs to go into your front leg. So what we need to do, nice comfortable distance, front leg needs to take the weight, back leg is back a little bit. And we're going to try and push towards the wall. This heel needs to stay on the ground, it can't move off the ground.
Oh, right, yeah.
If it comes off the ground, we either need to come in closer and push further in. If that's too easy, we will move back out and try again.
Okay.
So you can bend that back leg as we go. So yeah, as I said, if it's too easy, we'll slide our foot back 1 to 2 centimeters and then we'll attempt again. As I said, the heel has to stay on the ground. But yeah, we'll give it a few different attempts and see how you go.
Alright.
And we'll do this on both legs.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, this is to help see where those muscles are at that I mentioned before.
Yeah.
And see if that is possibly the cause of where that pain's coming from in your ankle.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so I'll grab my measuring tape.
Yep.
And I'll get you to stand up at the wall. So a nice comfortable distance. Which one are you going to do first?
Well, I'll do the right one first.
Do your right one first.
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, yep. So we just want to push in. Yep, perfect. Do you want to slide back 1 to 2 centimeters for me? How's that? And the heel staying on the ground there?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you think you can slide back again?
Well, I'll give it a go.
There you go. And that heel's still on the ground, so stay there for me. Just going to take a measurement. 10 centimeters away.
Alright.
And that was your right side. Alright, so let's complete the test the same way again.
Alright.
But this time on your left.
Yeah.
How's that feel? That heel staying on the ground?
Yep. Maybe try a little bit further.
Yeah, let's try a centimetre or 2 back. Perfect. How's that feel?
Yeah, it's probably as far as it's going.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, you're about 10 centimetres on both sides.
Alright.
Perfect. Test 1 is complete.
Oh, sweet.
Excellent. Alright, so like I said, our next test this time is our lying hamstring test. So what I'm going to get you to do this time, we're going to lie down on the floor for me, if that's alright.
Yep.
Is that okay with
Yep,
you?
yep.
Perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to lie down on the floor. We need to have a neutral spine, making sure there's no gap between our spine and the floor. Both legs out straight on the floor to begin with. And then what I'm going to get you to do is just slowly raise one leg up for me.
Okay.
As far as you can come, both arms down beside you on the floor, just relaxed on the floor.
Yep.
Let me just see. Yeah. The only thing is we can't let our bum lift off the floor when we're lifting that leg. We have to make sure that our bum stays on the floor, like how we had to plant our heel in.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfectly. Well, if you don't mind, we'll lie down here on the floor.
Yep.
I'll get my measuring tape back out.
Just along here.
If you could go this way for
Oh,
me,
yeah.
that would be fantastic, just so I can see.
Yeah.
So arms, palms facing the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there no gap between your back and the floor?
Nah.
Perfect. Which leg would you like to do first?
I'll lift the left leg.
The left leg first?
Yeah.
No worries. All right. You want to start and lift that leg for me? Is that as far as we can go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So we're about 50. I'm just going to write that down. You can lower that leg now if you like. Alright, so let's lift that right leg this time. I think that as high as we can go.
Yep.
Yep, the bottom's still on the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, thank you. You can lower that one. Perfect. Alright, while you're on the floor, our next test is the lying shoulder flexion test.
Okay.
So this time we might actually need to go long ways if you don't mind.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just going to switch directions a
Yeah.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so while you're there, let me explain to you what we're going to do.
Yep.
So it's similar to the one we've just done,
Okay.
but this time we're doing it with our shoulder.
Right.
So we're testing our shoulder mobility and how it can come above our head.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're lying in the position you're in, just like before.
Yep.
No gap underneath your back and the floor. So we need to tuck that pelvis down. So we will raise both arms overhead. Palms will be up, so we're raising them like this.
Yeah.
And as close to your head as kind of possible. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
closing that gap between our elbows and our head. And we're lowering them towards the floor.
Okay.
So we need to try and keep our elbows straight, keeping that spine neutral, and then we will measure the degrees from the floor to your arms for both arms. So we'll take a little bit and then do the measurements.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So let's have a look. So like I said, we just want to raise both arms over your head. We've got a good reach on that one. Perfect. come around you,
Yep.
if you don't mind, so I can get the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, you can take that back now if you like. Excellent. All right, if you want to jump up, and you can pop your shoes on for me now.
All right.
So our next test this time, whilst you're getting your shoes on,
Yep.
is our muscle strength test.
Okay.
So this time what we need to do, like I said, we're going to do our push-ups.
Yep.
So what we do, we're going to try and get as many push-ups as we can until you can't anymore.
Okay.
So it's not a timed thing, you just go for as long as you can. And what we are working on is we're testing your pec major, your anterior deltoid, your serous anterior, and your tricep brachii.
Right.
So we're going to start in the down position. So I'm just going to do a little demonstration. So we're going to start here in the down position.
Okay.
What we need to do is push up, and then we need to come down until we've got a bit of about a fist gap between your chest and the floor. So pretty much your chin needs to touch the floor.
Right.
Yeah. We need to make sure we remain in a neutral spine. We don't want to be worming up and through that spine there.
Yeah.
So we need to come straight up, straight back down. What else do I need to tell you? Like I said, it's just as many as you can. It's not a timed thing. The test stops when your form starts to diminish.
Okay.
So I'll let you know when that is.
Yeah.
It's for 2 repetitions. So once I've seen it twice, then we'll stop the test.
Okay.
Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yes. So
Yeah.
2 lots of push-ups. Yeah.
Yeah, if the 2 push-ups in a row have started to diminish, so you're worming through, or you're struggling to push back up, that's when we'll stop the
Okay.
test.
Sounds good.
Yeah? Alright. Sounds like a plan?
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, well, if you want to lay down for me in the position. Perfect. Alright, so let me come over here, and when you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Remember to breathe. Alright, I think we're done there. 19 push-ups. How does that feel?
Yeah. All right.
Excellent. Now, we're going to do your sit and reach test next.
Oh yeah.
And then we've only got 1 more left to go.
Cool.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Alright. So, what we're going to do, we're going to place the blocks up against the wall. And we're going to sit down. We need our feet flat against the box.
Yep.
And then both hands straight with us. And we're going to try and reach as far over our toes as we can.
Okay.
Now, if you can't get to your toes, I still need you to reach up here nice and high for me, not down here.
Oh right.
Yep, so up here nice and high, but like I said, if you can try and reach our toes or further, that'd be great.
Right.
I will then measure the distance left. Let me check out of this anything. No, perfect. All right. There we go. Feet flat on the box. Is that as far as you can go?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe about 25 centimeters away from your forearm. Yeah. Perfect. All right, we've got our lucky last test left.
Cool.
So I'm just going to pop this stuff down so I can demonstrate how to do the last test. So what we need to do, we've got our lucky chair here. Just going to move that box out of the way. So we've got our chair here. And what we need to do is we're going to step up onto the box. Both feet need to come up to make it count, and back down. Up, back down. Now the tricky part is I will have a metronome set for 96 beats per minute, and the timer is on for 3 minutes.
Okay.
So this one is to estimate your VO2 max, so your exertion rate. And then once the test is finished, 3 minutes is up, I'll get you to sit down immediately, and then I will take your heart rate.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so that'll allow me to work out where your heart rate's at, how high it is, and then I'll times it by, I'll take it 15 seconds and I'll times it by 4,
Oh yeah.
to work out how many beats per minute you've hit.
Okay.
Yeah? Perfect. All right, let me get my metronome ready for you.
Yep.
I'm really sorry, I know it's a really annoying sound.
No, that's okay.
Alright. I'll make sure my timer's ready as well. Does that all make sense for you?
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. You want to step up to where the box is. Excellent. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah? Alright, metronome's going on in 3, 2, 1. Great job. Perfect. You're sticking well to that metronome there too. Great job. You're a minute 15 seconds down. Great job. Thank you. I'll write down those results. Stop the metronome for you. Like I said, I know it's a bit of an annoying noise. Alright, catch your breath for me. Perfect. Excellent. Well, now that I've got all of that organised, have you caught your breath back?
Yeah, yep.
Yep. It's a bit of a funny test, that one, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, I'm just going to turn off my stopwatch. I no longer need that. Alright, how do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good, yep.
Yeah, feeling good?
Yep.
Keen to get into it?
Yep.
Perfect. Now that I've got these results, it gives us a starting base of where you're at and where
Okay.
your fitness levels are at.
Alright, yep.
So I'll put those all together and then we'll make up a program and we'll get
Alright.
started.
No worries.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Alright, well, I'll see you next week
Alright,
and we'll get our program going.
excellent.
Sounds like a plan?
Alright, yep, good to see you again.
Thank you
Alright,
so
thank
much.
you. See you later.
See ya.